brand new. He's acting like
Hey sis, if you're new here, my name is Courtney. Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to hit the red subscribe button down below to officially become my sis. And if you are a returning supporter, welcome back, baby girl. You already know the vibes. Go ahead and hit that like button because you already know what it is. Okay, so by the title and the thumbnail, you already know what today's video is about. I'm going to show you how I accomplish this beautiful look with this Amazon wig that cost me less than 200 bucks. So stay tuned so you can achieve this look as well. I wanted to include the full experience with you guys, so I am showing you me unboxing, well, unpackaging everything and seeing it for the first time. I got this wax stick. This is my first time using this wax stick. I've used Bold Hold before and I absolutely love it. And when it comes to this wig, I've never purchased from this supplier before, but I was extremely pleased the second I opened the package. One thing about it, I'm a sucker for cute packaging, and y'all look how cute this freaking packaging was. I love a satin bag, okay? Y'all, they did their big one with this packaging. I'm just saying. Not only did they include the wig, but they also included some cute little lashes and some wig caps as well. Now, I'm not a fan of lashes like this. I have a particular lash that I like to wear, and I also like the HD cap over this type of cap, but it's the thought that counts. Lengthwise, I do feel like the wig was true to length, and the waves, baby, they were given. Okay, grab a surfboard because the waves was waving. The inside cap was extremely stretchable. I did like that because I'm somebody who have a bigger head, and sometimes wigs can be a little bit too small. So I appreciate them having a stretch cap because it's easy for people with different size heads to be able to adjust the wig to fit more comfortably to their hair. Now it's time to prep the wig. I go in and wash and condition with Suave Moroccan shampoo and conditioner. Just make sure like you are washing your wigs before you are putting it on your scalp and letting it touch your hair, because you never know what kind of chemicals and products and bugs and dust or whatever else that was sitting inside that factory that could have gotten inside this hair. So just make sure you protect yourself and your hair and your scalp, and just make sure that you're washing the hair and the lace really well before you install the hair. The wig came pre-plucked, and as you can tell, they did a decent job with it. The hair was really soft. When you're washing hair, that's when you really get to see like the quality of it, because if it's synthetic or synthetic blend, you will easily be able to tell when you're washing the hair, because it's either going to be too spongy or it's going to tangle with the water. So washing the hair is like the first sign to see like if there's any red flags, if this hair is really 100% human hair, and to see the quality of the hair. But as you can tell, we didn't have tangling. Curly hair does have a little bit of natural tangling here and there because it's curly. That's just what comes with the territory. But the hair wasn't really tangly, and it didn't shed that much. So I was really impressed, y'all. I can't even lie. I haven't even conditioned the hair yet, y'all, but just look how beautiful and shiny the hair is, how bouncy the curls are, and how full it is. There are no split ends. It is just beautiful, y'all. Look at that lace. Look at it. Get into the lace. We've already done everything that we need to do prepping wise, so now it's time to install this beautiful wig. As you can see, I have already washed and conditioned the wig. I've also already gave myself some gel burrs, set it off cornrows, so we can just get straight into the install. Now I'm using the wig cap that came with the wig. This is not my preference. Like I told y'all before, I prefer the HD cap, but I forgot to get me an HD cap, y'all, so we're gonna have to make it do what it do and make it work, okay? So we're going to make a small slice by our ear on each side of the cap so that we can put our ear through the hole. Do not make too big of a slice or too big of a hole, okay? Just a small slice and it'll work. We're going to go in and spray the edge of our hair with some freeze spray. I prefer the 𝗥𝗲𝗺𝗺𝗵 glue spray. Don't forget that this wig and all the products I'm using will be in the description box down below to make it easier for you to purchase the things that you need and help support me by purchasing through my affiliate link. And I also have this in my Amazon storefront. With this first go round of freeze spray, when you are blow drying, it may take about 2 to 3 minutes because you want to make sure that the freeze spray is completely dry. Now it's time to apply the adhesive. I like to go in with dots because it helps make sure that the adhesive is being applied evenly, and go a little bit in front of your hairline. Do not put the adhesive directly on your hairline. Put it on your skin directly in front of your hairline so you don't cause any damages to your edges. Notice how I'm pushing the glue forward towards my skin and now backwards towards my hair. Do not be rough, be firm but gentle. When I say apply a thin layer, this is what I mean. Don't over dry the adhesive. We want it to be tacky. We don't want it to be dry, but we also want the white glue to turn clear. So as long as the white glue is turning clear, then you can stop with the drying, and make sure you're using the cool setting on your dryer. Now it's time to tint the lace so that it makes it less noticeable when you install it. So I like to use my foundation, the same foundation I use on my face. So I am just using my makeup brush and just going over the lace with my foundation. But you have to be careful with this because you want to make sure you blend it in really well. And I know some people use like a mousse, a tint mousse, or a tint spray. I just prefer my foundation. And after I'm done with that, I just go in with some 𝗥𝗲𝗺𝗺𝗵 glue spray and spray the lace to lock it all in. Now it's time to cut the excess cap off. With a razor close to your skin while you're doing this, I suggest you take your time with that razor and be careful not to cut yourself. Now you're going to use that same tint or foundation and put it all over the cap. Go over it lightly, but make sure you're covering all the areas where it will be visible, like with a part or through the lace some way somehow. So if you have a faux lace wig that you can part any way, front, back, side to side, 360, I would recommend you covering the whole cap with the tint or the foundation. But if you only have like a 13 by 6 inch lace front or a 13 by 4 inch lace front, you can get by with just covering like the first half or front half of the cap. Now we need to grab both sides of the cap that's in the back that was cut and tie it in a knot so that the cap in the back is not rising up once we put our wig on. Now it's time to fit this wig before we glue it down in place. So just adjust it, move it around, make sure it's to your liking, because once we glue it down, girl, that's a wrap. Now it's time to add a second thin layer of adhesive. We're going to repeat the same way we did it the first time. We're also going to thin and spread out the adhesive the same way we did it the first time. We're moving it out forward, not backwards. I thinned that layer out so good that the adhesive already started drying and turning clear, so I just used my hand to fan it. I was too nervous about using the blow dryer and it got dried out too much. Now it's time to go in with another layer of adhesive. How many layers of adhesive you use depends on how long you want to keep the wig on. I typically do about 3 to 4 layers because I don't keep my wig on that long. And typically 3 to 4 layers will last me about 2 weeks. So it's really up to you how much layers you want to do. The more layers you do, the longer your wig will stay in place, but it's your choice. I typically do 3 to 4 layers. Now it's time to flip this wig over and finish up the installing process. My camera began to overheat, so I turned it off, but during that time I just put the band over. I didn't do anything special except for put the band over my hair. Now we're going to push this lace down in that glue to make sure that it's secured and it's where it needs to be, so when it's time to melt, baby, it melts, okay? I like to go in with the hot comb around the perimeter or the edges of my hair to lay the hair down backwards so it's not getting in the way when it's time to cut the lace. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just pulling everything back, getting it out the way and making it flat. Now I'm looking at the lace like, yeah, something got to be done with this. It's not as plucked as I'd like it to be, and we got to fix this. Now I'm getting ready to pluck it while it's on my scalp, but the thing is, I don't have the tweezer that I need, so I'm gonna just have to make it do with what I have. By the way, FYI, I'm not that great at plucking, which is why I try to get pre-plucked wigs as much as I can, but I'm gonna just have to try and figure this out because the way this wig is looking right now, it's not gonna work. I feel like the little something I did a little something. Okay, it's coming along. Now I'm about to go back in with the hot comb and lay everything down again. We're going to apply this edge band one more time before we start styling and cutting the lace to make sure that everything is secured. Don't mind me, y'all. I was jamming to my music. Now let's take this band off and see what it's looking like. Okay, it's giving. It's doing what it needs to do. Now we're going to make a few slices in the lace. I don't like to make one slice and go straight across. I like to make a few slices so that we are not lifting the lace in the process of cutting it. Make sure you take your time with cutting the lace and try and cut as close to the hair as possible without cutting the hair. Just be very careful with cutting the lace because once you cut it, if you mess up, it's going to be extremely hard to fix. Now we need to cut around the ear, but again, be very careful. Now we're going to go in with that same tint or foundation brush if you use that like I did, and just tint the edge of the lace. I didn't put extra foundation on the brush, I just used what was left on it. And you can see how the white mask is disappearing and how it's starting to look more like skin. So just take your time with it and put as much on it as you need to. But I am absolutely loving how this is turning out. Now I'm going to go in with my even adhesive lace spray. I'm just going to spray it close to the ends that's on the side by my ears, just to make sure that we have a little extra adhesive on the sides, because that's the spots that's going to lift up first. And now I'm going to tie my hair down again with the band, just to put everything into place, and we're going to leave this on for about 20 minutes. While we have our hair tied down, we're going to go ahead and style it while we're waiting that 20 minutes. I'm going to do a middle part. I love a bust down middle part with curly hair, so I'm going to just go ahead and do me a quick little middle part real fast. This is where we pull out the wax stick and just lay that hair down at the top. And right after we put that wax on there, we're going to go in with the hot comb and lay it down flat. Make sure that it's not lumpy or bumpy. Now that the part is to my liking, I'm going to go in with my concealer and just run that along the middle part of the hair. The hair could use some more plucking right there where the part is, but again, I'm not that great with plucking and I'd hate to ruin the wig at the top. So I'm going to create the illusion by using my concealer straight down the middle. And to say I didn't pluck it, it looks dang good. Now we're going to take this band off and check on our lace. Yes, Mami Yana, yes! The wig is giving, baby! What, lace? What had happened? Oh, I thought Ahita said something. Now we just need to fix the front of the part where the lace was laid down with by the band. We couldn't get to it because the band was there, but now we just gonna pull that part a little bit further to the edge and make it look like how it's supposed to look. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely giving skin, definitely giving scalp. I mean, where's the lace? I'm not a thick baby hair girly and I don't like a lot of baby hair left out. So I'm going to just do a low 1-2, not too much. I like for it to look natural, so that's what I'm going to do right now. When cutting the baby hair, I like to use an eyebrow archer and I like to do it at a slant. I like to use my 1/2-inch pencil flat iron and I flip up when I'm curling because it makes it easier for the baby hairs to lay. I just go in with a dab of edge control. I don't use a lot, and I put it on each little edge piece, and then I'll go in with my edge brush and brush it and flip it to my liking. I love weave, but I don't like it to be in my face a lot. So I'm just going to do my signature little cornrow braid on the sides, and I'm going to show you guys how it turned out. It's always super cute. Now that the braids are done, we're going to go in and spray the hair with some water. Sometimes I mix the water with some leave-in conditioner inside the bottle, or I'll put leave-in conditioner and oil on the hair and then spray it with the water, but this time I only went in with pure water. Adding leave-in conditioner helps tame the hair, and it also makes the curls more defined and bouncy. Since I didn't use leave-in conditioner this time, I'm going to go in with some curl defining mousse, and I'm just going to put that all over the hair. It also defines the curls and makes the curls bouncy, and it also helps with fuzzing and taming the curly hair so it doesn't get too big as well. I don't like for my curly hair to be too big. I like for my curls to be more tamed and controlled. Now we're going to go in with a small amount of Moroccan oil to add some shine to the hair. It also makes the hair soft, and we're just going to spread that throughout the whole head. Look at how full this wig is and how pretty the curls are. You cannot go wrong with this wig, y'all. Here I go with more mousse, just because I'm heavy-handed. That's all. And I added a little more Moroccan oil too. I know y'all peeped that. This product is bomb, okay y'all? Make sure y'all go to my Amazon storefront and click that link in the description box so y'all can get this product along with everything else. Okay y'all, so this is the outcome of this Amazon wig. Look at how pretty this looks, even though I'm not great at plucking, even though I did not bleach this wig. It's a decent length. The curls are popping. The hair is soft. Like, look how full this wig is. Like, you definitely cannot go wrong with getting this wig. I don't know what you're doing right now, baby, but I don't need you to walk to my Amazon storefront. I need you to run to that mother effer, okay? Make sure you grab this wig. Make sure you grab all the products that I used in this video so that you too can achieve this look for less than $200. This wig is so versatile. You can wear this wig for many occasions. And as you can tell, your girl is feeling herself. But I appreciate you guys. Make sure y'all click that link, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching.